Hey church family, on June 21st we are coming back in the building. So I want to give you a quick walkthrough. I want to show you exactly what it's going to look like so you know what to expect when we gather again for worship. So come on in here. When you come on Sunday, the doors will be propped open, assuming there's not going to be a downpour of rain. We're trying to remove as many touch points as we possibly can. So you'll come in, you're going to find that we will have masks available right here. And so you are welcome to take one of those if you would like to wear a mask. We'll have hand sanitizers throughout the building. Here's the first one. And so you're welcome to get a mask or some hand sanitizer. You're going to notice there are rooms that are closed and they have signs up, so you'll see those throughout. So we're mainly trying to stay just in a few locations. So when you come in, you'll walk in, and I'll tell you what's going to happen when you come down this way. So when you get to the bottom of the ramp here, a couple of our deacons are going to be right here in the foyer. They're going to greet you, and they're going to either tell you to go this way into the sanctuary, or if that's filled, then you'll go back to the overflow area in the fellowship hall. If you prefer to be in the fellowship hall, just tell them, and then they'll help direct you that way as well. So a couple deacons will be here. They'll greet you. They'll ask you. We're going to try to keep things flowing so there's not a lot of congregating. We're trying to avoid a lot of people in little spaces. Our hallways are not that wide, and so we gotta be wise in how we do that. They'll ask you where to go, and you'll move that direction. But let me point out something else too. While you're here, on our welcome center, you're going to see the baby bottles that are out, and we have supported Voice of Hope for many, many years. One of their fundraisers is the baby bottle boomerang, and so if you'd like, when you're here on the 21st, you can grab one of these, take that, and then I think we're doing that until July 19th. You can return your filled bottle with coins if you'd like to support Voice of Hope. So deacons will greet you, direct you. If you want to grab one of these, you can do that. Let me also point out, we have a couple cry rooms set up, which are going to be just rooms that have audio and video feed from the service. And if you have a child with you and you just need to get out of the service for a little while, you can come into one of those rooms. So bathrooms are open where they normally are, but one of the cry rooms is our youth room right here. And so that TV will have the feed of the audio and video, so you can go in there as well. So let me walk back to the fellowship hall. I'm going to show you where the overflow seating, what that looks like, then we'll move up to the sanctuary. So if you're in the overflow section, you come into the fellowship hall, we've got our plastic chairs set up. All of our chairs, all of our tables, all of our hard surfaces, by the way, have been disinfected. Our cleaning crew has done a great job going throughout the building, doing a lot of deep cleaning during this time too. So we've got chairs set up. We'll be flexible. Deacons will be here to act as ushers as well, to help you find a seat. Families will sit together. We're trying to space out. We can move these if we need to. But then the big TV here is going to have audio and video of exactly what's happening in the sanctuary, so you'll see and hear everything that's going on the other side. So this is the setup as it is here. Also, the other cry room is going to be the nursery, which is right back here. And so if you have a child, again, that needs removed, you can go back into the nursery area, and if you're in there, you'll still be able to see and hear what's going on on the TV in the service. So this is our overflow seating. Let's move into the sanctuary, and I'll show you that. So as you come into the sanctuary, one thing to know is in our services for quite some time probably, we're not going to take up an offering like we used to. We're not going to be passing plates. It's not here right now, but on Sunday there will be a box right here that has a slot you can drop offering if you're bringing offering on Sunday. So that'll be right here. As you come into the sanctuary, you'll see what we've done is we've removed every other row of chairs, and that gives us space between rows. When you come in, the couple deacons that will be in the foyer will direct you. There'll be a couple other deacons here, and they're going to actually seat you, and they will show you where to sit. And so just follow their instruction. We're going to try again, like in the overflow area. We will fill this room first, and we'll sit families together. We'll leave at least a couple chair spacing between the next person or persons, however we can do this. And I think we're all going to have to just be flexible with this. We're all just going to have to be patient, and just if you're not used to sitting on this side of the room, you just might have to get used to that for a while. We just don't have assigned seats anymore, and that's always one of our jokes. But our instrumentalists will be up front. The service will feel like a regular service, and so we'll still sing, we will still preach, we will open the Word together, we will pray together. We're going to do all of that. And so this is what it's going to look like. Let me just say a couple other things too. As we think about all that's going on, even as we did a survey with our church, we know that there are still a good number of people that are very apprehensive about getting out with large groups. And we've made the decision to go ahead and come back into the building on the 21st at 10:30, knowing that we have a number of people who are comfortable with that. At the same time, knowing that we have the online capabilities with our live streaming of the service to where we can still serve all of our people, and even more than our regular people. We've been reaching new people online, and we're thankful for that. And so we have the setup in here that should be safe, and we're trying to be cautious with that. But we also know there's people that are apprehensive about coming. I want to make sure that everyone knows that if you are not comfortable being in person here, that is okay. And as we think about all the different opinions that people have had throughout this entire pandemic time, we just need to be gracious to one another. And we need to be charitable right now in this time. And if you are here in the building, then we're grateful you're here. And if you are here online, joining us that way, we're grateful that you're doing that. And we're just grateful that we can worship the Lord together, that we have the technology to do what we need to do, that we have the ability in our building to do what we need to do. This shouldn't be a time for criticizing others. It's not a time to look down on others. If somebody here wants to wear a mask, then that is perfectly fine. And there shouldn't be any fun poked at them. There shouldn't be any critical comments toward someone who wants to take those precautionary measures. If there's one thing that's sure, is that masks and distance and sanitizer and any other precautionary measures should not divide the Church of Christ. And so as we come back together on the 21st, be charitable, be loving, but realize that we're here to worship the Lord. We're not here to worship us, our preferences, or whatever it is. We're trying to be cautious, and we'll always err on that side of caution. But if you're joining us online or here, whatever you're doing, I'm just glad that you're with us, that we can worship the Lord together. Let me say one last thing, and then we'll see you on Sunday, is that there are going to be some that aren't comfortable yet with handshakes or hugs or all the things that we normally like to do. And I've had to train myself even to make it a point of when I approach somebody, I ask them first, can I shake your hand? Can I give you a hug? Some people aren't comfortable with that, and we need to respect that as well right now. And so I'm glad we can still worship. I'm glad those that will be here or online, however you're joining us, let's make disciple makers that impact our neighborhoods and nations for Jesus Christ. That's what we're going to do here. So I will see you, whether online or here, on Sunday the 21st at 10:30.